What's up, everybody? So to jump right into this, we're going to be in standard tuning, and the first little part sounds like this. Okay, so pretty much throughout the whole song, you're going to be playing the bass note with your thumb, non-stop. Okay, now I'm using my thumb to cover the 3rd fret on the low E. You could use your middle finger too, but the easiest way for me and the way I like to play it is with the thumb covering it. Okay, so the first part, again, slowly sounds like this. Okay, so the melody underneath that bass note is going to be and you're plucking the first couple notes with your thumb on the low E string on the 3rd fret. So it's pluck, that's the high E, open, 3rd fret B, pluck, so it's open B, pluck, and then you're going to hit the open G string and you're going to hammer on onto the 2nd fret, but you're going to pluck when you hit it. Okay. Then you're just gonna hit the low E string by itself, and then the G string open by itself. Low E string again. Okay, so the next part sounds like this. Okay, then you're going to do this pull off from the 4th fret on the G string to the 2nd, and then the 2nd to open. Okay? 2nd fret D, open G, then open D, and then 2nd fret A string. Okay, and then with the bass note, you're gonna pluck that first note, pluck when you get to the 2nd fret D string, G string open, you pluck, and then open D string, pluck. Then you're going to hit the low E by itself. You're going to hit the 2nd fret A by itself. So it's, again, slowly. And then the low E by itself. So everything from the beginning slowly looks like this. Okay? Then the next melody part sounds like this. That's going to be 4th fret, G, 2nd fret G, open G, and then that hammer onto the 2nd fret D string. They're all plucks with the low E. Low E by itself, then open G, then the low E again, then back to the 4th on the G. So it's 4, 2, open, open, all plucks. Okay, so slowly that last part sounds like this. Okay, so from the beginning again, it sounds like this. After you end on those 2 open Gs, you're gonna hit the low E by itself, open G one more time, and then low E again by itself. So it's okay. So the second time through is the same thing, except for the end is a little bit different. It's gonna sound like this. Okay, so it's all the same except for the end. So when you get to the ending, when it goes, and then instead of that part, you're gonna go, and then it's gonna do, okay, so the ending is, that's all the same, and then you're gonna do a hammer on the second fret G. You're gonna do a pull off from the fourth fret to the second, do another hammer on, and then open G. So it looks like this slowly. Okay, one more time. And when you hit that, when you hammer on the first time, right when your finger lands is when you're gonna want to hit the low E. It's kind of hard to get the timing right, but you'll get it the more you practice. So it's, then you're gonna pluck when you do the pull off, same thing, and then pluck the open G and the low E. And then after you pluck that, you're gonna hit the low E, open G again, and then low E. Okay, this may be a little confusing, but I'm gonna play it from the beginning slowly just to, so you know where we're at. Okay, so that was the intro. Now we're at the point where he's gonna start singing, and like the melody's gonna match his vocals, so it's gonna sound like this. So it's gonna be same beginning, open E, third fret B. So it's open B, second fret G. Okay, so it's gonna be plucks all the way to that point right there. Then you're gonna just hit the low E by itself, open G by itself, and then low E again. Okay. Pluck, second fret G and low E, pluck the B, and then third fret on the B, then low E by itself, and then back to the second fret D by itself, and then low E. Okay, watch closely. And then you do that again. And then pluck, open. Second fret, pluck, fourth fret. And then open G again, pluck. And then low E, open G, low E. Okay, so I'm gonna play through that again. Okay, so again, I'm going to play everything from the beginning slowly so you can see where we're at still. Okay, so the next part sounds like this. Okay, so again, your thumb is still on the low E, 3rd fret. You're going to pluck it with the G, open G. Then pluck it with the 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the D. Open D. Then you're going to hit the low E by itself. 2nd fret A by itself. And then the low E again. Okay, so you pluck the D with the low E, then the low E by itself, then D on the 2nd, then pluck again with the open D, low E by itself, and then 2nd fret A by itself, and then low E. Okay, then the next part is the same. Till that point, and then you go open D with a pluck, 2nd fret, 4th fret, pluck, and then open G. So after you pluck that last open G with the low E, then you're going to hit the low E again, open G, and low E. Okay, so that whole second part sounds like this. Okay, and again, if you want to play it with your middle finger, it looks like this. And then the next part sounds like this. Okay, so you're starting out the same way again. And instead of doing the hammer on this time, you're just gonna go right to the 2nd fret G. So these are all plucks. All 4 of those. Then low E by itself. Open G, then low E again. Then 4th on the G. So it's 4, 2, open, land on the 2nd fret D, then you're going to go to the open G, low E by itself, open G, low E, you do it twice. And it ends with, you're gonna pluck the 4th fret G with the low E. Then you're just gonna go low E, then 2nd fret pluck, low E by itself again, and then open. Okay, so it's okay, so those are all the melody parts to the song. I'm going to quickly go through from the beginning all the melody parts without playing the bass so you could see the exact notes, and then you could go back and watch and see how I add the bass notes in. But this is how it's going to start. So that was the first part, and then that was the second part, and then that was the next part, and then okay, cool. So then towards the end of the song, he plays the same riff, but he plays it a little bit different. He plays it up the neck a little bit. So this is how it looks. Okay, and he does that twice. So what you're doing is you're gonna have your thumb on the low E string again on the 12th fret, and I use my middle finger, but you can use whatever finger you want, on the high E string on the 12th fret. And you're gonna pinch those two strings, the E, the low E and the high E. Then you're gonna come to the 10th fret, do the same thing. 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret. Okay, then you go back to the 7th, 5th, 3rd, open, high E now, but still 3rd fret on the low E. Okay, so it's okay, so after you go 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, open, then you're gonna hit the low E by itself, and then the B string on the 3rd fret by itself. Then low E again, then back again to the 7th, 5th, 3rd, open. You do the same thing, low E, B string 3rd, low E. Okay, so then it goes back to the open high E string while you're still on the 3rd fret on the low E. 3rd fret, 5th, 3rd, and that's how it ends. So I'm gonna play through it really slow. And then when you get to that when you land on the 3rd fret, you pinch, and then you do low E, high E, and low E. Okay, one more time really slow. then you do it twice. Alright, cool guys, so that's all the parts of the song. Hope it wasn't too confusing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do for more tutorials and lessons coming up, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.